Hello everyone. I'm here with the next lecture of changes around us. In this lecture, we will be learning types of changes. There are 10 types of changes. Those are slow change, fast change, desirable change, undesirable change, reversible change, irreversible change, periodic change, non-periodic change, physical change, and chemical change. So let's study them one by one. Slow change is a process where the substance take a long time to occur. For example, germination of seed or seed germination to grow a plant. Seeds remain dormant or inactive until conditions are right for germination. All seeds need water, oxygen, and proper temperature in order to germinate. Then, seed coat breaks open and a root or radical emerges first. So, this is how seeds get changed into plant slowly, taking a lot of time. Secondly, rusting of iron is one of the best example for slow change. Iron as well as iron alloys rust because of chemical reaction known as oxidation. When iron is exposed to moisture or oxygen, oxidation occurs. Due to this chemical reaction, which is a very slow process, iron is converted into iron oxide. When iron is exposed to air or moisture, oxidation will convert it into iron oxide. So this is one of the best example of slow change. Then I can give you the example of formation of petrol. Petroleum is a fossil fuel that was formed over millions of years through the transformation of dead organisms such as algae, plants, and bacteria that experienced high heat and pressure when trapped inside rock formation. So, this actually takes a very long time to form a petrol. So this was about slow change. Slow change is basically a process where any substance take a long time to occur. Hence, let's learn the fast change. What is fast change now? Fast change. In this process, substance take less time to change its form to another form. Here we can see the example burning of woods. In burning of wood gets converted into the ash when we fire them. This is one type of fast change. Burning of wood don't take that much time as germination of seed, formation of petroleum and rusting of iron takes. Bursting of balloon. Yeah, we all do this thing in our day-to-day life. When we just pin a inflated balloon, it gets burst immediately. So this is also a one fast type of change. And cooking of food. Yes, cooking of food don't take as much time as germination of seed and rusting of iron. So these all are the examples of fast change. Now let's learn desirable change. This type of change is occur naturally by the nature at any time. This change have good result and useful results. The changes which are beneficial for living organisms are called desirable change. For example, bringing of rain is useful to crops. So this is one type of desirable change. Raining is one of the natural process and that is beneficial for living organisms. Formation of curd from milk. This is also a natural process. So hence, these two are the examples of desirable change. Let's learn undesirable change. There are some changes which do not want to take place. Such changes are called undesirable changes. Isn't it very easy? The changes and as desirable changes were very useful for living organisms. So undesirable changes are going to be very much harmful for living organisms. So hence, examples of undesirable changes are earthquake, rise in temperature, spoiling of milk. So these were all about undesirable change. Now periodic change. Periodic change is a change which occur again and again after same interval of time. For example, change in day and night. This is one type of periodic change. We always see in the morning the sun comes up and in the evening the sun goes down and the moon comes up. So hence this is one type of periodic change which is occurring every day at a certain period of time. Then pendulum of a clock. And yes, lastly, phases of moon. These are the examples of periodic changes. Non-periodic change. Some changes which do not repeat themselves at regular interval of time. We can't say when they will reoccur again. So, examples of non-periodic changes are sneezing, train accident, and cyclones. It's very easy. Reversible change. Reversible change is a type of change in which substance changes its form again and again in its original form. We can take a good example of ice for this change. Cooling of water to the freezing point, it will change into ice. Ice can again change into water on heating. So this is called reversible change. And the another example, we can take the melting of wax. When the wax is heated up to its heating temperature, it will melt, and when melting of wax is a reversible process, since upon cooling it changes back to solid wax. Similarly, solidification of melted wax can be reversed, which is the melting of wax. Hence, these were the two examples for reversible change. Now, irreversible change. Some change which cannot be reversible. Such changes are called irreversible changes. Best example for reversible changes are seed to plants and plants to tree. As we have seen, we can melt ice into its liquid form, and that liquid form can again be converted into its solid form. So that is one type of reversible change. But when seed is germinated into a plant, it will not get converted again into a seed. And when plant is grown into a tree, the tree will not get converted again into a plant. So these are the best examples. And some more examples I can give, like burning of paper. or burning of wood, or I can say burning of fuels. Burning of paper, we can burn paper and the paper and the solid paper will be seen after some time in an ash form. But we but we will not able to convert it into the solid paper again. So hence these are all examples of reversible changes. So hence these are all examples of irreversible changes. Now let's learn physical change. Physical change. In this process, where size, shape, and state of the object may change, but it can't change their chemical composition. This is what the physical change is. Formation of water vapor on boiling of water is one type of physical change. Here, we are not changing its decomposition. We are just changing the temperature of water. This is what the physical change is. And the formation of water vapor on boiling of water is one of the process called evaporation. Simple definition of evaporation can be turning of water into water vapor is called evaporation. So hence this was all about physical change. Now let's learn chemical change. Formation of new substance is called chemical change. But when two substances combine to form a new substance, this is what the actual chemical change explains. Here we can see the iron when reacts with oxygen, the iron gets rust. This is what the chemical change is. When hydrogen combines with oxygen, they form a water which is a liquid substance. And the hydrogen and the oxygen were the gaseous substance. Hence, this is one type of chemical change. Now, let's move to the contraction part. Contraction. This is a process in which muscle become or is made shorter or smaller. Hence, this is what the contraction explains. Contraction of muscles, contraction of heart, contraction of blood vessels. These are the examples of contraction. So thank you.